And this is the piece that we're running through. And basically, there's a ditch running down this way, and it runs all the way out this way. And then there's another disgusting transition. And this whole side over here is just nothing but nasty, thick, disgusting stuff. There's a water hole right here. There's a gentleman hunting that water hole right there. And this transition goes like this.
An area guys they'll get confused on. They'll think that bucks are using this area all the time because there's so many rubs in here. Look, now this is what you got to consider. Why are all these rubs here? And these little spots in here is where you'll get turned around a little bit because you see all these rubs and you think there's probably bucks all through here and it's buck bedding. Well, it's probably not because there's no feature for them to bed in here. There's no bowl or point or something like that where they can have an advantage. So this here is most likely, it's along a ditch, and up there is a ditch going this way. So most likely this is doe bedding, and that's why all these bucks are rubbing all through here during the rut. They're coming by here, they're getting on these trails, coming into these pines, going into these pines that way. And there's two big main trails. One's going down that way, one's going down this way, and there's rubs all along them. So that's why, and what's going on here, you got to watch. You know, outside of the rut, this is not a good spot because you're going to see a lot of does and a lot of probably younger bucks, real young bucks. Now, if you want to come shoot deer and deer hunt, this is a great spot, man. You'll probably get a whack at something in here. You know, you get in one of these trees here right outside the opening off of the ditch. You know, consider your wind. These does are going to filter out here and go out into these oaks out here and feed, and then they're going to filter out to the fields to the east. And this is a great deer hunt spot. It's not a target buck spot. Remember that. It's going to be more of a deer hunting area. You want to fill the freezer. You want to see a lot of deer. This is a good spot for that. When you see all these giant rubs and all these little rubs all over the place, and they're all over. There's probably 25 rubs right here. Behind me, in front of me, on the sides of me, and it's along a ditch. What are ditches? Deer love to run ditches, man. They bed right off it, and bucks will bed along a ditch, but usually it's got some kind of feature, an oxbow or a curve or a corner or something like that. So keep that in mind.